Hi all. Um, just thought I'd make this little video about where I work and the sort of materials that I'm working with. Just to try and reassure everybody that I'm not using rotten wood. I'm not using any sort of scamming techniques or anything. I just want people to know how it is and what it is that I'm doing. But first of all, I'd like to say I was really appreciative and really actually touched by all the people that got in touch with me with really kind messages over the last couple of days. A few people have even offered to donate me some stencils and things to help me with my biography, and that's really touching because I wasn't looking for anything to be donated or anything to be given for free. I mean that I was just posting my work, but I'm really appreciated all the messages that I've had for everyone. Just thank you so much for your kindnesses. Anyway, right, this is I'm gonna turn the camera around now and show you the working area. So here we have the table saw. I picked this one up on Facebook for £50 because it was what I could afford at the time. Now you'll notice here there's a couple of things missing. Namely, there's a blade guard which should be attached onto this part here, and obviously that's to come down whenever there's nothing on the blade to stop yourself from coming into contact with the blade, and that actually wasn't with the product when I bought it. There's also should be a thing called a rip fence which attaches onto the sides, and that is meant to let you control how wide the piece of wood is that you're cutting. That wasn't supplied with this either, so that might give an indication as to why some of my work looks a bit more uneven than others, because when I have to put wood through this saw, I'm actually eyeballing it. It's the only way I can do it. Here we have the workbench, which is just like I built it myself. It was one of the first things I actually made, and well, it's sturdy enough. It does a good job. It's needing a bit of a patch up at the minute actually, because I had to move it the other day because I took someone's shed down, and there's a section of the shed behind that tarp there. I've no idea what I'm going to do with those because I don't have the floor or the roof. I only got the four sides there, but it's there anyway. These are some of the tools here. Electronic screwdriver. I don't actually like this one because it's really cheap and nasty, and it doesn't last very long with the battery. I have to keep charging it, so I'm hopefully replacing that at some point. Drill bit set. I got that on a deal at Screwfix actually, and that's really good. I mean, I really do like my drill bit set. It's got everything you need. Drill bits and bigger bits and screwdriver bits and so on. This is the sander, which is currently causing me a lot of issues. It's a velcro thing. What happens is you normally put it on a sanding disc, just as a sort of velcro system. This is velcro and the back of the sanding disc attached onto the velcro, and usually it attaches that way, but over time, the wear and tear, the velcro starts to fade, and that's exactly what's happened here. So at the minute this is pretty much unusable. It won't hold a sanding disc, so there's not much I can do with it. Fucking thing. That health and safety again. Health and safety monster. This is where I keep all my wood, in this little 4x6 shed. That's my wood. That's all the wood that I've reclaimed over the last few weeks from sheds and different projects and things. You've got all sorts of shapes and sizes in there. There's some pallet wood. You can see some log lap under there. And here's where I keep some of my tools. These are sanding discs, hammers, nails and screws, etc. Varnishes and mallets and screwdrivers. I mean, this is full to the gunnels, as I would say. There's some paint down here as well and some varnish. So that's what my wood looks like. It's all pretty much sort of just typical of what you would expect a pre-wood used. I mean, some of it's pre-used wood, so some of it's bowed, some of it's not in the best nick. But like I say, I mean, if I find any bits that are rotten or just beyond usage, I cut them up and I throw them out. It's never put into any of my products, but I never know what I'm going to get. This is the arch that I'm making right now that a lady ordered. It's the first time ever making an arch. I'm just at the minute trying to strengthen it up a wee bit so I can deliver it hopefully in the next couple of days. But because the sander, like I say, is broken, this has got paint on it, old paint, and I wanted to sand it off, but nature has to come and get in the way, doesn't it? And here is another wood store that I built myself. This is 4 foot by 2 foot wood store, and I keep some wood in here as well. This is the more sort of scrappy sort of wood, like bits and pieces and offcuts and stuff like that, which I have. So yeah, that's how things are here, and that's how I'm working with. People are welcome to visit any time, come and see the process and see what I'm working with and see how I'm doing. But yeah, just to put everyone's mind at rest that there's no con here, there's no scam here, there's no dishonesty here. It's just what you see is what you get, and that's it. Thank you.